But Angel Reese, like I said, multiple phases. We have the good phase. Played a great game. We have the bad phase. Got in her coach's face over a challenge that they eventually lost, and she looked crazy just screaming at Noah Henry, blah, 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 blah.
And I know this is her haters' biggest fear, was looking like one of the best players in the W in the world tonight.
Oh, Angel Reese was actually hooping? Dropping buckets? Snagging boards? Looking like she finally unlocked Hall of Fame badges. But just when you thought she'd take the W gracefully, she turns into a WWE villain, taunting the opposing fans like she got beef with their entire zip code. And now she's playing the victim when they boo back?
But she's had a couple of big back-to-back games. I think this is her best professional game. And I came on here getting ready to prepare for this video, getting ready to praise her for all of that, and then I got to looking at the aftermath of the game, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Angel Reese really had one of the strangest nights ever. She actually played well, dropped 22 points, grabbed 21 rebounds, dominated the boards, looked like an unstoppable force on the court. For once, she let the game do the talking. But of course, that didn't last long. Because what does she do? She ruins it. Again. After a solid performance, instead of just enjoying the moment, she hops on the mic and goes on another rant. This time, about how hard it is for her, how she's dealing with so many haters, how life as Angel Reese is just so unfair. Hold on. Isn't this the same Angel Reese who said she loves being the villain? Said she lives for controversy? That she thrives off people hating her? But now, she's the victim?
The Lunar Owls win games. Like, they just, when they're doing well, they just shout out hooty hoo. And Angel Reese, after beating the Lunar Owls, comes off, like, doing their, like, almost like celebrating, making fun of them. And look, it's on brand for Angel Reese. Like, this is, like, look, this is on brand for Angel Reese. Like, that's what she did. That is what she did. And look, I don't have an issue with it. And I actually don't. Like, I think you can celebrate and win sports in however you want. And the thing is, like, sports reward big characters. And as you can love Angel Reese or hate Angel Reese, but you have some feeling about her.
So which side is it? Are you the bad guy, or are you the misunderstood hero? 1 minute, you're taunting fans, mocking the crowd, doing your signature gestures in people's faces. The next, you're playing the sympathy card, acting like the world is against you. Pick one, because you can't claim to be unbothered while being this bothered.
Let's just get right into it, shall we?
Reese with the board. She's got 20 and 20 tonight. An offensive foul. And that would be her sixth. She's trying to convince her head coach to challenge.
Yes, that's Angel Reese screaming, and that's her head coach that you can audibly hear saying, calm down. Calm down.
And let's talk about that fan interaction, because it was something. Reese goes off on a random group of opposing fans, talking her trash, flexing because her team won. And look, trash talk is part of the game. But if you're going to dish it out, don't start crying when it comes back your way. That's the thing with Angel Reese. She wants to talk reckless, but the moment someone pushes back, it's suddenly a sob story. She's not getting enough love. She's facing too much criticism.
Angel Reese, you turned this into a circus? A clown show. Like, I mean, absolutely no class at all. Zero class. Class right out the window. And then had the nerve to speak about being a role model? Nah, I don't want my daughter acting anything like you.
Funny thing is, she could have just taken the win and walked away. She had a great game. She could have left with a W and some respect. But no, because Angel Reese can't just let things be. She needs attention. She needs drama. She needs to remind everyone that she's the most talked about player in the league, even if it's not for the right reasons. This is classic Angel Reese. A night that could have been about basketball turns into a spectacle about her feelings. And don't get it twisted, nobody's saying she can't speak out. But if you constantly say you don't care about haters, then stop making speeches about them every 5 minutes. If you truly don't care, why keep bringing them up? Imagine if someone else pulled this move. Caitlin Clark, Asia Wilson, Brianna Stewart. If they went on a post-game rant about how hard life is for them while also trash-talking fans, they'd be getting roasted. But somehow, Reese wants to be both the toughest player in the game and the most fragile at the same time. It doesn't work like that. It's the hypocrisy for me. 1 second, she's mocking the other team's fans, laughing, celebrating, doing the most. The next, she's on a press conference, talking about how people don't support her enough. Huh? Wasn't she just clowning those same fans? Now they're supposed to feel bad for her? Nah, it doesn't work that way.
Just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for this game.
And let's be real. She's not hated because she plays with passion. She's not disliked because she talks trash. Plenty of greats have done that. She's clowned because she doesn't keep that same energy when things don't go her way. When she wins, it's all about how she's the queen of the court. When she loses, it's all about how she's a victim of the media. You can't have it both ways. If she really wanted to silence the doubters, she'd just hoop. She'd just play her game, rack up her stats, win her team some games, and move on. But nope. Instead, she makes every game a soap opera. She turns every moment into a scene. It's like watching reality TV. And let's be honest, she loves it that way. Angel Reese can ball. She's got skills. But she can't help herself. She can't just take a win and enjoy it. She has to make it a spectacle. And that's why, no matter how well she plays, people will always roll their eyes when she opens her mouth.
I don't really get to speak out on things just because I just try to ignore, and I just try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much.
Angel Reese. 1 minute, she's the villain. The next, she's begging for credit. Just recently, she hit us with the, "It's me too. I've changed basketball too" line. Oh, really, Angel? Because last time we checked, you were the same one who said, "Hating pays those bills." So which is it? You want to be the bad guy, or you want people to throw you flowers? Because right now, you're looking like a WWE character with an identity crisis. First, she's the big bad villain, taunting Caitlin Clark, waving her hand in people's faces. Now she's on a sympathy tour like she's the underappreciated hero of women's basketball. Let's be clear. Angel Reese is a great player but changed basketball? Hold up. Did she make three-point shooting popular? Did she transform the game like Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, or even, dare I say it, Caitlin Clark? Or did she just bring a lot of social media drama?
But when you have people like Lisa Leslie, even Nafisa, all these people who are investing in Angel's game because they see her potential, look at what she's doing. Look at what she's doing. So I hope y'all get on the right side of history for y'all, get left behind. Like some of these folks who effed around and found out and now they jobless and got issues playing around voting for that orange man. Be on the right side of history. Bye-bye.
And speaking of drama, let's talk about that WNBA paycheck. Angel Reese went on record saying the WNBA doesn't even pay her enough to cover rent. Yes, the same Angel Reese who flexes her NIL deals, designer outfits, and private jet flights is now telling us she can't afford rent? The same one who's constantly posting about getting to the bag is suddenly broke when it's convenient? See, this is why people get confused. 1 minute, you're stacking up endorsements like a Fortune 500 CEO, and the next, you're making it sound like you're playing in the league for charity. Angel Reese wants to be the villain, but she also wants to be the struggling underdog.
I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. I'm trying to think of like my rent for where I stay at. I'm gonna do the math real quick. I don't even know my salary. 74? Okay. Times.
Here, I'll do it.
Yeah. You know my salary. Does it? You don't even. Yo! I'm living beyond my means. It's like.
Look, Angel Reese is good for the game. She's entertaining. She brings the drama. She makes things interesting. But changed basketball? Girl, please. If anything, she changed the way people argue on Twitter. And the whole "I can't pay rent" thing? Either she's trolling or she needs a financial advisor. One thing's for sure. Angel Reese is going to keep talking, and we're going to keep watching. Because love her or hate her, she's always going viral. Just make sure to keep track of which version you're watching. Is it Villain Angel or It's Me Too? Angel. Because even she doesn't seem to know the difference.
It's like, well, my rent is more than that. It's 8,000. That WNBA check don't pay a thing. Do that even pay my car note?
That's sad because that really shows you, like, obviously you're fortunate
To be in a
where
good
you
situation.
have other
I know.
streams of income, but think about how many people don't and have to actually live off that.
I know.
That's really sad.
I wouldn't even be able to get a sandwich if I wanted to.
Yeah, no, you literally.
I wouldn't be able to eat. I'll only be able to live.
Yeah.
She even torched the lunar owls, lit them up like a Christmas tree in July, and then, oh, it gets better, she mocked them. Not just a little, no, she went full owl mode after the game, flapping her arms, hooting like she was about to join a wildlife sanctuary. Pure disrespect. The lunar owls were still picking up their shattered dignity off the court, and here comes Caitlin, acting like she just became the queen of the bird kingdom. Now hold on, because this is where it gets real interesting. She clowns them. She lets the whole arena know they just got cooked, and then, when the fans throw a little spice back at her, oh no, now it's a problem. She wants to dish out the heat but can't handle a little seasoning in return?
Period. So I had to watch the Lunar Owls versus the Rose on replay because I was playing my own basketball game. And I am reminded once again that the stuff that Angel was doing tonight and the stuff that she does every night is extraordinary. I went for one loose ball and twisted my whole dog ankle. So yeah. But anyway, Angel Reese, and I know this is her haters' biggest fear, was looking like one of the best players in the W in the world tonight. 22 points, 21 rebounds, 52% from the field.
She'll hit a logo 3, stare down the entire bench, and do everything short of sending them a "you suck" text. But the moment someone flips it back on her, she's looking like she just got hit with a betrayal arc in a soap opera. The fans aren't just gonna sit there and let her run the circus. If you're out here hooting and hollering like you're auditioning for Animal Planet, don't be shocked when the crowd gives it right back to you. She wants to clown folks, but expects silence when the jokes flip? Nope. That's not how the game works, sweetheart. It's like roasting someone in a group chat, then getting mad when they hit you back with a screenshot of your worst takes. If you start the fire, don't be surprised when the flames reach your doorstep. Basketball is about competition. If you're gonna stunt on the court, the crowd is gonna stunt right back. That's the fun. That's the energy. But Caitlin? Oh no, she wants to be the comedian with no hecklers. She wants to be the queen of trash talk, but allergic to clapbacks. This is like that one friend who makes fun of everybody but gets all in their feelings when someone roasts their sneakers. Oh, that's too far. Girl, please. Look, Caitlin is a baller, no doubt. She's got the skills, she's got the game, but if you're out here mocking teams, fans, and probably the referees too, don't be shocked when the universe delivers a little return to sender action.
22 points, 21 rebounds, 52% from the field. And not only did the Rose take down the undefeated Lunar Owls 72-63, they did it with 4 players only. 4 players only. And every player did their job. Now, Kiki was available, but I guess they didn't need her.
Angel Reese finally had a good game. Yes, you heard that right. The self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie actually balled out for once. But of course, she couldn't just hoop and go home. Oh no, that would be too simple. There just had to be some controversy attached. She's out here juggling basketball, modeling, and trying to be the next big influencer. But the second somebody says, "Hey, Angel, maybe focus on basketball?" She's ready to fight for her life on Twitter. One minute she's posing for Vogue. The next, she's posting subliminals because somebody said her footwork could use some improvement. Ma'am, you wanted all the lights, camera, and action? Now take the heat that comes with it. And let's be real, while Caitlin Clark is somewhere in the gym putting up 1,000 shots, Angel Reese is somewhere causing drama like it's a full-time job.
Giving the giving the Lunar Owls fans the hootie hoo. Now I'm gonna be honest right here. I'm not mad at it. If you're going 20-20 and you're beating an undefeated team, I might be feeling myself too. Especially when their call is hootie hoo, hootie hoo, hootie hoo. Would I cry if somebody on my favorite football team did that? No, not at all. So, am I going to have an issue with this? No, not really, especially when she contributed as much as when she did. Now, this isn't the same thing when she went up against Iowa in the national championship game and did this. Meanwhile, you watch the game and you realize she got carried. This isn't that same instance.
All I'm saying is, the first WNBA game between the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky this season is going to be absolute madness. Drama? Oh, that's already confirmed. Caitlin Clark hooping like her life depends on it? Check. Angel Reese making sure the cameras catch her every move, whether she's hooping or not? Double check. If you don't think this game is about to have tension, trash talk, and possibly a viral moment that takes over the internet, you're lying to yourself. Mark the calendar, set the reminders, and get the popcorn ready. This is must-watch TV. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.